Hi all, welcome back to our Odoo 17 community version training. Before starting the training, all of you please log into the portal and start your attendance. Click on the start session button and start the attendance. Okay, now let's back into the training. Today, as the final topic, we are going to look into the financial reports. Accounting reports provide a detailed breakdown of financial activities, offering insights into revenue, expenses, and profitability of any business. These reports are crucial for stakeholders to assess the company's financial health and make informed decisions. The key financial reports that are available in Odoo 17 are generic statements such as profit and loss, balance sheet, cash flow statements, daily reports such as bank book, cash book, paybook, aged partner balance, then partner reports like partner ledger, management reports such as invoice analysis, budgets, assets, audit reports such as general ledger, trial balance, tax report, journals audit. So these are the basic reports that are available in Odoo 17 version. Now let's look into each report detail. First, let's move into the profit and loss. So basically, profit and loss statements are crucial financial documents that provide a snapshot of a company's financial performance or specific. They detail the revenue generated, the cost incurred, and the resulting profit or loss. So to generate the profit and loss report, let's start by giving the start date, end date, and we have the option called target modes. Like we can display the all posted entries or all entries. So if we choose the all entries, it will include all the posted and unposted entries. Generally, for all financial documents, we will go into with all posted entries because these are the final entries that are going to affect the company's all performance. So let's go with all posted entries. While clicking on the print button for generating the report, we can see the report containing all the income and expense for the selected period. So this is the profit and loss report where we can see the income, the expense. So under income, we have the gross profit. So operating income includes the sales account, and here we have the cost of revenue account and other income. So if there is any other income, it will also display here. And finally, in accounting with the income and expense, we will have the P&L of the company's current state that we selected date. So here we choose January 1st to May 30. So this is the current state of the company. By looking into the P&L, we can see whether the company is in a profit or in a loss state. So next we have the balance sheet. Here also the filters are almost same. We have the start date, the end date, and the target moves, and whether we want to select the debit or credit column in our report. So the balance sheet report lists the company's assets, liabilities, and shareholders' equity, providing insights into what the company owes and owes, as well as the amount invested by the shareholders. This report is crucial for stakeholders to assess the company's financial health and make informed decisions. Just as profit and loss statement, you can provide the start date and end date, select the entries to be listed and columns, and we can generate the report. The report is generated for the selected period. Here we can see the company's liabilities and assets, and all the details will be listed here. So all the reports are basically from our selected filters. We can select which filters we want. We can choose from which date and the end date. So all the posted entries will be listed here, and we can see the detailed report. And as for the third report, we have the cash flow statement. The cash flow statement is a vital financial document that categorizes cash movements within a business over a specific period as operating activities, investing activities, and financing activities. This statement is essential for stakeholders to assess the company's liquidity, solvency, and overall financial health. Now, let's fill up the given details provided, start date and end date, and let us generate the report. Here we can see the cash flow statement, whether cash in and cash out, and these are categorized into investing activities and financing activities. So we will get a detailed information of the cash flow, like the cash in and cash out, with the different activities as the report. Now let's move into the daily reports such as bank book, cash book, and day book. First, we will move into the bank book. In the bank book, we have the options called target moves, sort by, and whether we want to include the initial balance or not, and the start date, end dates, and the accounts we want to include, and the journals. By default, all the journals will be listed here. So if we want to see the details of a particular journal, we can select the journal here, or we can leave it like this, and all the entries in this particular journals will be listed. So, bank book is one of the most important books for your business as it keeps the record of all banking transactions. Bank book is a book which helps you to checking the bank balance. Enter the details and we will print the report. It will list all the bank entries in details. So here in the selected period, only one entry is there. That is why only one entry is listed. So for the selected periods, whatever the entries that are included in the banking journal, it will list. So we have the details like the journal ledger, the journal, the partner, and the reference we provided, and the mode, and the label, and also the debit credit balance. Next, we have the cash book. Cash book is of the most important book for any business as it keeps the record of all cash transactions. A cash book report uses to check the cash balance. So same as all the reports, provide the necessary filters like the target moves, the start date, end date, and the accounts and the journals. Here we can see all the entries that in accounts with the cash book that are in the selected period. So we have the outstanding payments and we have the payables. So the accounts we selected will categorize the entries and we can see each entries that are coming under the particular accounts. Now let's look into the daybook report. Daybook is considered as a significant subsidiary book of your business as it keeps the record of all your financial transactions day-wise. Provide the filters that you want to generate the report. If we don't choose any accounts, it will list all the accounts entries automatically. So here I am going to print the report. Now it will show all the entries that are in the particular period that I selected. And since I didn't select any accounts, it will not categorize it into any account. So all the entries will be listed here. So we can see the journals that we selected in this particular report. In each reports, we can choose the journals that we want to display. If we don't choose anything particularly, it will list all the details, including all the journals and all the accounts. So as the next report, we can look into the partner balance. An aged partner balance report is a crucial financial document that provides a detailed breakdown of outstanding balances owed to or by any partners. This report is essential for managing cash flow, assessing financial health, and making informed business decisions. Here we can choose the date and the period. So here I am choosing 150 as the period line. And we can choose whether we want to display the receivable accounts or payable accounts, or we want to see both receivable and payable. So here I'm choosing the receivable and payable accounts so that I can see both the customers and vendors aging. Now we will choose whether we want to see the all posted entries or all the all posted and unposted entries. So I'm going to print the report. Since there is no entries in this period line, that is why nothing is showing here. If there is any outstanding balance for the partner within the selected period line, it will show here. Now, as the partner report, we have the partner ledger. The partner ledger reporting platform is a tool that provides comprehensive visibility into the financial interactions between a company and its partners. It records and displays journal entries, dealing accounts, receivables, and payables. Let's fill up the details. Now, on generating the report, we can see the details of each customers or vendors and all the entries related to them. So in the selected period, there are only limited entries. So for this is the partner name. So for this partner, we have one entry only in the selected period. And for this partner, we have two entries. So here we can see the journal, whether it is an invoice or cash. So all the journal details will be listed here. Now in the management sessions, we have the invoice analysis, analytic report, budgets and assets. Let's start by going into the invoice analysis. An invoice analysis report is a crucial tool for business to track and analyze their invoicing data. Here it is basically a graphical data. So I can choose the data and we can select the format of this analysis. Like we have the line chart, we have the pie chart, and we have the cumulative, and all these options we have the line or bar chart. So if we move into these categories, we can see different type of graphs and we can analyze our current state of the company. And next we have the budget. A key procedure in assessing an organization's financial success is budget analysis, which involves comparing actual revenue and expenses to projected amounts. It includes assessing performance, forecasting, and making adjustments, examining differences between actual and budgeted amounts, which will support decision making and promoting continuous development. Here we have the planned amount and practical amount, theoretical amount, and achievement. So this planned amount is the amount that are providing initially while preparing the budget. And in the practical amount session, we can see what is the actual amount that we spend for this particular project. So it will assess whether it will match with the planned or our planning and our practical amounts, so that we can analyze between the planned and practical amount and we can see the achievement of our company based on the budget. Next, we have the assets. This is a report showing the asset analysis of a business. This is also a graphical report. We can change the view of the report. Like we have the bar chart, then we have the line chart, and also we have the pie chart. So currently there is no data provided. That is why it is in the same shape. So based on the data, we can analyze the state of the assets. Next, we have the audit reports. So these audit reports are the major reports that are used for the financial statements. Like we have the general ledger, trial balance, tax report, and journals audit. So first we will go into the general ledger. The general ledger reports detail every financial transaction done by your business during a fiscal year. These reports display all transactions from all of your system's accounts for a specified time frame. Here we can fill the journals just as any other report. So if we don't go for a particular journal, it will list all the transactions that will come under all the journals that are provided in your data. So here we can see all the entries that are coming under this particular period, and it is filtered based on the accounts. So this report provides the overall view of all the transactions that are coming under the particular period, and it is also categorized based on the accounts. So we have all the necessary data for each transaction like the date, the journal, partner, reference, and the move ID and the label. Then we have the debit, credit, and balance. And next we have the trial balance. The trial balance, which is prepared at the conclusion of the fiscal year and is used for auditing purposes, shows the results of all entries made through various journals. Here we can see the code of the account and the account name and the debit credit balance of each account. So here only the accounts that have movements are listed because we choose the with movements option in the filters. If we go for all entries, it will list all the accounts in despite of if there is any transactions or not. Next, we have the tax report. This report allows you to see the net and tax amounts for all the taxes grouped by type, that is whether it is related to sale or purchase. This report is generated for the particular period we selected. Currently, we have the 15% tax option. So here we can see the sales and purchase 15%, 15% sale amount and the 15% purchase tax amount. If we have multiple taxes unit, it will also listed here based on the tax unit. Next, as the final audit report, we have the journals audit. This is a journal-wise reporting of all the transactions. Upon generating the reports, all the journals will be listed here. Here we only choose a tax journal, so all the entries in the tax adjustment journal will be listed. Here we have the movement ID, the date, the account, and the partner if we provided, and the debit and credit details. So all these reports provide business with the necessary tools to analyze their financial data effectively. These are the basic reports that are coming under the accounting report session. While generating each of the records, we can see what are the data displayed and we need to analyze the current state of our company. So Odoo 17 provides a variety of reports that we want to analyze the complete data that included in the particular period and we can select whatever the data we want to display. So these are the basic details that included in the reporting session. I hope you all understand based on this reporting session. So that is all for the accounting reporting session. Thank you.